Hey, this is James Lomenzo for Rotosound Strings, and I just wanted to stop by and tell you I've been using Rotosound Strings for over 47 years. You do the math, I guess I'm getting old. But anyway, on all of my basses, I started using them back in the early 70s when I started playing bass guitar. I was 13 years old. I saw my cousin's band, and the cousin's bass player said, you know, you got to play these Rotosounds because they're the strings that everybody's using. And I interpreted that as being, as saying, if I want to be professional, I probably need to use those. So I did check them out. I started with the flat wounds, and I was like, well, they're pretty good strings, you know, they sound like good strings. But then the real trick was I finally got a set of those round wounds, the swing bass string back in the day that John Entwistle helped the company develop, the piano sound string, stainless steels, and I fell in love with those. Those gave all of my basses a personality that they hadn't had. So as I said, I put them on all my basses. I've used, since the 80s, I upgraded to these right here, these lovely Billy Sheehan sets. The Billy Sheehan set has the heavier E string and the lighter G string, which gives the low end more power on that low string, and the high end is just easier to bend and do really cool stuff with. And I fell in love with those, and I've used those ever since. I used those on the second White Lion record and on, let's see, I played it with Slash Snake Pit, David Lee Roth, Megadeth, Black Label Society, Pride and Glory, and to this moment, it's on all my basses. I love them. Thank you, Rotosound, for making my favorite string. No rotos, no show. That's what I say. Thanks.